So I know why you've clicked on this video. I know you have huge aspirations, big dreams, visions and goals that you want to make a reality. You've made a lot of progress and you are progressing towards your goals. But you also feel like you're running in a loop, that you make progress only to get closer to something, but without really knowing what that something is. And let me ask you one thing that I think is the most important question to ask. Because you might know where you want to go, but do you know where you are? Do you know what situation you're currently in? And I know what you might be thinking, that of course you know. But do you really know where you really are? Do you know exactly where you are? And do you know exactly what to do from where you are in order to move closer to where you want to go? Because let me explain. The biggest mistake that ambitious people make nowadays is not to act without knowing where they want to go. We all know the powers and the secrets of visualization and of having a clear goal and of following the steps and of having all the right tools and systems and habits. Sure, that's important. But way too many people nowadays focus on the how instead of on the what. You need to know where you want to go. Sure, you need to have a clear and very, very, very particular goal in mind that you want to reach. At least that's what most people say. I think you can often do with the direction. But in order to reach your goals, you have to know where you want to go. But in order to make progress, you don't need to know the end result. In order to make progress, it is much more important to know where you are and what the next steps look like. Because if you were presented a map of the exact path to the riches, this treasure chest, the exact outcome that you want to get, to live the life of your dreams, to fulfill your full potential, to get the dream body, to be the best person and version of yourself in your relationships, to be the best for yourself, but also to those around you. If you could get that perfect map and the perfect toolbox, but you did not know where you started on the map, where you were on the map, well then that map very easily becomes a maze instead of a step-by-step guide. And that's the importance of having not only clarity of where you want to go, you need that, otherwise you won't get there. But you don't need it to make progress. And that's why you need to have clarity of where you are and the direction you want to go in. You need to know the what. You need to know from where before you focus on how. And then you focus on the next steps, one step after the other, following the path. And then you will get closer. And over time, by having something that guides you, that navigates you, that helps you, supports you along the journey, that why, that what, the goal you're pursuing or the dream you want to make a reality, that will guide you along the journey. But you need to know where to start. And I do not say this in the manner of you're a beginner or only starting out, because I know you are not. I know you have already made great change in your life. But I also know that if you do not look at the situation you're currently in and don't know what the next steps are, because that's the important thing, it's knowing what the next steps are. If you don't, then you can continue taking all the steps you want to, and you might get closer, but you never know. Whereas if you have the next steps in front of you, and you know where you are, and you have an idea of where you want to go, then you will get closer to it. And that's why I want to give you an exact and proven framework that's been helping thousands of people before you. Proven by the very strategies and principles of true personal success. I want to give you this framework completely for free to help you create this foundation you need in order to know where you are at now and what the next steps are for you to get closer to where you want to go. To help you create a more clear outline of your direction and of your vision and of your dreams. But first off, where you are currently and what areas you need to focus on the most in order to make the most necessary progress, exponential progress. Because you can follow someone else's framework or guide step by step, but it won't be personalized to you. And that's why you need to follow not only a framework, but a method. Not a step-by-step guide, but an overview with tools to help you. I want to give you this completely for free, and you can find it inside our free community, where you can also connect and share the journey with other like-minded, driven, and ambitious individuals as yourself. So if you want to not only get more clarity of where you are and where you need to go, the steps you need to take, but also the direction you're going in and getting closer to your goals and your dreams, yet also sharing the journey with others, then this is the opportunity for you. And I think you would be a great fit inside our community of dedicated people on the journey towards their best self. You can find more information in the description below. But until next time, I'm rooting for you.